So as you know, Christy and I bought an RV to start doing what we preach. This is number 35 for us, so we've had a little bit of experience. This is our first time with a smaller one and also towing it with a Tacoma. So last time I put the Continuum hitch on here and it worked out really, really well. But on our last trip, what I noticed was even though this is a 7.5 foot wide trailer, towing it behind the Tacoma without towing mirrors was a real challenge at times, and being able to see around the trailer. So I don't like the floppy mirrors. I don't like mirror extensions. I had some custom made, and today we're going to be putting those on. So the Tacoma's in this garage. Let's get it out. Let's get this project going. All right, so here's the mirrors. Here's the Tacoma. Boost Auto built these. These are GM style towing mirrors. Let's get them unboxed. Well, pretty impressed. They really packaged these well. Looks like I got a insulator for my beer while I'm doing this, but these mirrors look pretty good quality. They have all OEM Toyota plugs on them. I think these will do the trick. Now we just got to get them on. This comes with a turn signal. So these are heated with the turn signal in them. So now I've got to run wiring from here to the taillight. Now the fun begins. Now I've got to route this wire from here. I got to take my grommet out of the door and run it and route it into the door. I'm going to pull this back a little bit. I'm going to route this in, and that's the next step. I'm going to see if releasing this bolt will allow me to open the door more without hitting the quarter panel. I'm going to have to be very careful, but I think it would make it a lot easier. All right, so the next step is to get this. I have to route this. I've removed all of my door sill, and I've got to route this plug with the harness that they provided. This activates the turn signal in the mirror. I'm going to run this through here. I'm going to come through the door boot, which you can't see, and once I get into the vehicle, I'm going to run it across here. I'm going to go under the seat to the undercarriage, run it along the frame, pull a tail light out, wire it in, and we'll be good. I'll be back. Okay, so I've got my wire plugged in through the shielding here. I pulled this back, got it coming out the door in the door jamb. Now I've got my pull wire. I've got to take it through the boot in the door jamb. I've got it disengaged from both ends. I'm now going to try and get it through and into the vehicle so that I can run it along this door sill and into the underbody to take it to the tail light. We're through. Now, I'm gonna get it in the truck. Once I get all the wire in the truck, I'll reinstall this boot, put this door back together. I'm gonna hold off on this until we know everything works. I'm gonna start running this down the frame. Okay, wires in the truck and back out now on the ground. I've got my boot back in. Let's get it underneath. Okay, so there is a rubber grommet right underneath the carpet here. I'm going to poke down into that grommet, get me under the truck, and once I'm under the truck, I'm going to take it down to the taillight. Let's do this. So because the wiring harness they gave me just made it to about the rear tire, I've pulled my tail light. I've run some extra wire down there. I'm going to splice into it, continue the run so we can splice into the tail light. So when you hit the turn signal works in the mirror.